to you. Help me, help you, keep bringing you the news. Splash, we outside. Like I tell y'all, please hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Keep me from being in the streets, doing the wrong thing. I ain't gonna do the wrong thing anyway. But like I said, look, big shout out to my boy G Herbo. Listen here. Let's listen to what's going on real quick, tapping in what's going on. And I have something to say from my heart to you young YNs out there and all the other grown men that's coming up in these streets. Let's go. Check it out. Tap in.
Shit since a little bit of jit, man. Since a little shit, man. Since your son at S age, I've been doing this shit for that long. I'm 30 years old now, though. I'm going about to retire in about 5 years. Whatever you want.
I got 29.
Yeah! Yeah, same food for the dinner.
They say 30 right there on the thing, too.
Yeah, oh, you gotta read the note.
Oh, you gotta
So which one is
man.
I wasn't counting, man. I was overwhelmed. 30, and most of all, I love you simply because you are with cute. Will be like 30 reasons why I should love you.
So that's number 30.
Probably 30 out of a million. 30, and most of all, I love you simply because you are the man I pray for, the man I admire, and the man I'll always stand beside. Right on. Right on. 30 gift.
It's
This bitch got pink Panthers in it.
Ain't that loud. He said, God, I see what you're doing for others.
Here we go. You already know, man. Listen, first and foremost, right? Happy big birthday to the big G Herbo. Word is bomb on everything I love, man. You know, and I hope this be one of my blogs that a lot of people tap into, because that was heartfelt to me. I don't know G Herbo from a can of starch. Never seen him, never went to his events, never been in Chicago and seen him when I've been in Chicago. Yeah, I don't have no relationships with him at all. I just know I follow him. I watch a lot of his music. I'm damn near twice his age, you know. Well, not twice his age, but I'm up there. I'm 47. But I follow a lot of Chicago stories, the rappers from out there, that whole 300 movement, that whole way people's into. Oh, man. The reason why I post this because, like I said, I followed you when I was just looking at some things up there not too long ago with some nonsense that was going on, right? And a lot of times we post bad things about people, and you know, we keep that on the platform all day. We talk about it. We like stuffing on people's brains and stuff, right? Now, I don't know Gio, but like I told you, but I do know he got a lot of friends. He lost a lot of guys, like, in the streets in the worst way. Probably been in prison, been in jail. A lot of his friends probably still in jail. He been through a lot. He's seen a lot. And I know he got a big responsibility on his back, especially when you come from that type of lifestyle. I understand that. I don't have to know you to know what you're going through. It's like if you've been in prison, I don't have to go there to the prison that you at and know what you're going through because I've been in prison before. You're just in another state or another town, whatever the case may be. But I've been there. So I never had the money he have, but I know what the struggles before the money came, what it came with. And then I can imagine what comes with the money when you have them type of guys and women and people in your world, you know? So I'm saying I post this because he just turned 30, right? And we don't post stuff like that. Them are memories. And I think I'm so happy he posts that because I want you younger guys to see this is what life is about. Having your family with you, celebrating your birthday, getting your flowers while you're here, receiving them gifts, getting them blessings, seeing the loved ones there, and all that makes you feel so good because as a man, we don't really get that. You know, we do so much for our family and, you know, holidays, birthday, everything. Like, we break our necks. Some of these women don't even imagine or know. Our kids don't even imagine, know what some of these young black men go to just to do that. You know, and that's here or there, but I understand it's hurtful. I had to do some things sometimes, you know what I'm saying, to put a smile on my family's face and just hoping that I could get it off to make it home to do it, to show them. You know what I mean? And to be able to accomplish it and put a smile on their faces, it makes you feel so good. And at the end of the day, we don't get that as men. We don't get applause for that. We don't, you know? Because we don't tell people what we're going through, for one. We bottle things in for two, you know? So a lot of guys don't get celebrated on their birthday. A lot of guys don't get gifts. A lot of guys don't get wished a Christmas, happy Christmas, Thanksgiving. They don't get invited to houses and sit down at the table with the family members, joke and meet the cousins and uncles that they haven't seen in years if they never seen before. The fundamentals of life, some people don't know that. So this is why we out here making mistakes and, like they say, to crash out. Because when you out here living in the streets, what happens is you spend so much time in the streets that you don't know what real family is. Because your family be the streets. You spend so much time with your boys, riding in cars, talking and bull crapping about nothing, trying to push up with this new chick, that chick, trying to get some money. You know, just all day, every day, the same thing you with your boys. You don't know what it is to be around your family and be a part of birthdays and Thanksgivings and Christmas and Halloween and Easters and just, seeing what it is to be at a wedding and having family vacations and, watching your kids go to school on their first day, taking them there, taking that picture with them and picking them up and dropping them off and, hearing their stories and, helping them get through their dreams as they playing sports, sing, whatever they may do, being supportive to them. Like, it's so many things we miss out on in the streets that it's like it doesn't even exist. And it does exist. But we paint the picture, the narrative to be cool and to be whatever you want to call, quote unquote, gangsters to get out here and do what we do. Like, a lot of times we out here playing with the pistol, running around, ready to put some work in and getting served up, smoked up, all this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? And we don't really give ourselves a chance to get a hug and be loved. A lot of us ain't never was never really told that they was loved when they was kids. So that's another thing that hurt us, because a lot of us have a bad upbringing. That's why if you have children and your children in your life and you see your kids calling, and if you live with them, every day you wake up, you hug them, you tell them you love them. And at night you kiss them, you tell them you love them. You have to give them that, because what happens is when you have a kid and you don't give these kids them nurtures and nature that and bet that in their bones and their soul and their heart, when they get older, the first person on the street telling they love, they're going to fall in love with them, and they ain't got to be family. Because they heard something that sounded so good to them from a person that wasn't family and they never received it. So they feel like, oh, I'm obligated to you. That's why some guys get with women and they turn their back on their whole family. Or some women get with guys, they turn their back on their whole family. You know what I'm saying? Because of a word called love. And doing. And being supportive. And making them feel like they have a purpose out here, And we don't do that as family. So I love that G Herbo post that to see that despite of whatever they put out there of him and say all these bad things and the people he be with and the bad decisions they make and what they do, he still finds a way to have a sense of humor to do things with his family and get his gifts and receive his flowers and see that he have people that really genuinely care and love him. And this is the reason why he's not going to go out there and mess up and make bad decisions. And this is why he's not going to have 90% of his thoughts, if not 99% of his thoughts, is not to go out here and do bad things or have bad intentions, because he got people that love him. He know that they care about him. He know that they care. So he's not going to do that. And what I'm trying to tell you guys, when y'all see that y'all have family that love y'all and they show it, they dare, you're not going to just go out there and just throw your life away like that. You ain't going to just go out there and let your man talk you to some goofy stuff. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna be in there just bluntly disrespecting your girl or being in front of the kids, acting all out in front of your girl and showing the kids it's cool to argue with their mother and all this, that, and the third, not being there for, not being supportive. You're not gonna do them things, man. Give yourself a chance, fellas. We spend our birthdays with our boys, man. Yo, my birthday, we go here. It's okay. But one day, some days, if not majority of them, give all your birthdays to your family. You get the guys later. Give that birthday to your family, man. You give every day to our boys. They ain't gonna be mad. They mad. They ain't really our man. If you want them to come to the party, well, I'm at the family. Y'all want to party today with me? Come over here with the family. Listen, man. Don't be my age and have to use platforms like this and look for escape routes and hoping it pop to make some money for you to support your family and do things, man. I wish I had it. I wish I could be productive and be able to help my family strongly and be there for my kids and do things for them whenever they ask me, because I got it. It's hard, man, when you throw your life away on these streets and you ain't got no job, because you engage so much to the system. It's hard, man. You ain't got no insurance. It's hard. You ain't got no pension. It's hard if you ain't got no Social Security. And you don't think about none of that because you're young. You ain't financial illiterate. You ain't conscious to none of this. I love y'all, man. Like I tell y'all, to you. Help me, help you, keep bringing you the news. If I ain't never bring you no news before, I hope I brought you some love tonight. And I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from the heart. We can do all that stuff that we do out there. But spend time with family, man. Because like they say, you born a baby, be a man, then be a baby again. You be with your family, be with your friends in front of your family, and then you go back to family again at the end. So don't wait till it gets to the end. Do it while you still got your health and your wealth, so you can appreciate the 24 hours that God give you every day. I love y'all, man. Let's go.